Hi guys, so today I'm taking you to one of my favorite hidden little vegan spots in Chengdu, which is Aidao Nunnery. Now, because this is a nunnery, it's somewhere that is filled with female monks, which is definitely something you don't see a lot, so it is definitely a cool experience to get to go there and sit and eat lunch with these monks and also be served by them. Now, the coolest thing about this place is their lunch ceremony. So every single day at noon, they have a lunch that is kind of like a little bit of a prayer ceremony. There's some chanting in the beginning and the end, and the meal itself is generally silent. And in addition to that, the beginning of the ceremony starts with the hitting of this kind of dragon-shaped gong, which is kind of cool. And the other thing that's really interesting that you get to do is you take up your own bowls and chopsticks into the room to eat, and then at the end of the meal you also get to clean them yourself. And this is one of the things that allows this to be such a cheap meal. It's actually only 5 kwai, which is about 1 USD, which obviously is really cheap. So now here's me and my friend who I took with me to Aidao Nunnery, and it was his first time going, so you'll see later a little bit about what his experience was like. And here's the actual lunch area, and you can see some of the monks, and you can also see some of the locals that come in. Some of them come in every single day, and it's very affordable. And as far as what the food is, it's kind of simplistic in nature in the sense that it's pretty much always rice, veggies, maybe some beans and some soup. So you see here I've got some bok choy, rice, and there was congee that was made with soy milk. And then there's some of the servers, and they are serving, there's some eggplant. There was also a bean soup that was sweetened with dates and had some root vegetables, which you can see here. And as you can also tell, you get the 2 bowls, and kind of everything you eat gets packed into those 2 bowls, which is honestly, once again, makes it kind of a very homey, interesting vibe to the meal itself. And so there's just me and my friend sitting, and I'm just recording a little bit of me eating. Now, this was another thing we got, which was the soup that was all greens, but I don't really know exactly what it was, but it was pretty good. Hey guys, just interjecting to say that this is the point where I interview my friend Emmett. So it was his first time going to Aidao Nunnery, but I've actually been there a few times myself. And of course I like it, which is why I bring more people there. But here's just some questions I asked him about what his experience was like and if he would go back again.
It was amazing. I mean, 5 R&B, tons of food. I mean, I actually had to turn down food. There was so much. Somebody told me that food in a monastery is tasteless, because they don't eat garlic, I guess, and onions and things like that, but not true at all. It was salty and tasty, and yeah, it was amazing. And the chanting was really cool. It felt very authentic. I really liked it. Yeah.
What did you think of it being a silent meal?
I kind of liked it. I guess it helped to kind of feel fully immersed in the experience. Yeah. Because I had so many questions too, and I guess I was forced to kind of not ask them, and kind of think about them. And I think by the end of the meal, I kind of really evolved a lot of these thoughts actually, because it's a nunnery. I guess I've seen female monks, but really rarely.
Yeah.
And it was a really interesting experience, and now I'm just full of all these goddamn questions I want to ask about female monks and their culture and what it's like. So yeah. It was a very rich, very amazing experience. Super cool.
Awesome. Thanks for coming. You gonna come back?
Fuck yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So there's just one last thing, and there is a vegetarian shop across the street from Aidao Nunnery that has literally more types of mock meats than you can ever imagine. Everything from duck and fish to intestines and sausages and oyster sauce, just vegetarian versions of a lot of stuff. So if you're in the area and going to Aidao, definitely check this out too. And finally, thank you guys for watching, and if you'd like and you liked seeing this video, please also check out my new blog post, my first blog post ever, which is about going to Aidao Nunnery. And of course, like and subscribe and check out my other social media